than he can bear. He was carried, then laid so he can bear. Any of you that are being carried will always find yourself in a position of a beggar. But David said, never have I seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. I need to ask you, are you a beggar up in here? Look at your neighbor and tell him, I won't be carried no more. This is critical. This is critical because since his mother's womb, he has been oppressed by this bacillia that he cannot walk. So a system has been erected before he was even born, that when you get out on your own, yes, sir, one thing you will not be able to do is walk. Come on. All your life you will be carried. You can never stand on your own economically. The government will always have to assist you. You can never stand on your own. You'll always have to live with your mama. You'll never be able to stand on your own. You can never hold down a steady job. You can't build a career. Oh God, it's a Luciferian ideology, but I need some of you to lose that thing, because this is not the day for giving in to what the enemy is trying to impress in your life. I have a new system, a new order I have to align myself with. Just about there. So in verse 3, look at verse 3. Look at verse 3. Now I'll drive the point home. He says, who seen Peter? Who seen Peter and John about to go into the temple, he began to beg. Yes. Peter fastening his eyes. And 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 Peter fastens his eyes upon this man. And essentially what it means is that was a prophetic arrest. Wow. The man is here, and he asks Peter, he sees Peter and John first, and he begs Peter. Peter becomes prophetically arrested. And here's the thing. I've taught you in times past that whatever catches your attention, you're giving information into it. Wow. That's a law of the prophetic. And whatever catches your spiritual attention, immediately you're giving information into it. Watch this. He's prophetically arrested and he sees him. Watch this. The man has asked him for money. But because God gave divine information into the man's need, Peter didn't respond to him according to what he asked. I need you to see this. He looks into his spirit and sees what he's in need of for real. Wait. You're not in need of money. You're in need of a miracle. Let me preach this off. He looks at him and says, God has shown me that he's ready to do a miracle for you. My God. I know you think you need, more time. You think you need more money. You think you need another degree. You think you need a second job. You think you need a husband. You think you need somebody to hold on to. What you really need is a miracle. Wow. God just showed me he wants to perform a miracle in you. He's prophetically arrested and he looks at him and God begins to speak to his spirit, and essentially all that he says is, God just showed me he wants to do a miracle for you. Come on. And if I can prophesy that thing to you, I'm telling you, God has shown me he wants to do a miracle for you. He wants to change your posture. He wants to change your need and condition. And if you let him, the next time your neighbor sees you, they're going to be amazed. I know that's a lighter subject for you to put on the CD. Just put the word amazed. Let me finish up here. Verse 4. Let me finish. Verse 4, he says, watch this. Peter fastening his eyes upon him with John, said, look on us. fasten his eyes and look on us. Here's the concept of perception. This is not looking. It is the word ego. It is the word ego. It is the same concept that Jesus used when he spoke to Nicodemus in John 3. When he spoke to Nicodemus, he said, listen, except ye be born again, you cannot see the kingdom. Yeah. It's the same concept. It is not to look, but it is the word ego, which is perception. It is to perceive kingdom realities. He said, except you be born again, you cannot see. Here's the same concept. It is the word ego. Watch this. It is your perception. He says, look on us. It is not to see me. It is to perceive. But when you look at this, watch this. Essentially, Peter was saying, what I need you to do is syncopate. I need you to syncopate your movements to the choreographic movements of God. I need you to syncopate your faith to the choreographic movements of God. I need you to align yourself with what God is trying to do in through here, because he's not trying to give you a piece of silver that you can spin and it's gone. He's trying to give you a miracle that when it's gone, you can go get another. So it was an appeal for his perception. God. It was an appeal for his perception. It was an appeal for his perception. God was trying to get his spiritual attention. I need you to point at your neighbor real quick. Talk to him. Say, neighbor, what you really need is a miracle. Oh, God. For closing my eyes. God is dealing with me personally. But I'm on the side. Let me deal with what I got to deal with. I'm trying to find out in this house how many of you are ready for a miracle. Because God is so generous.